Okay, that should be working now. Alright, good. Alright. It's been like a week because I had to. Well, my brother was coming for the day before 4th of July, and then I ended up getting sick, not feeling very good for a few days, so. And then we were playing 7 Days to Die, and I didn't want to stream that because I didn't feel comfortable with it. Which is perfectly fine. But now I gotta remember where we were here. But I already did the my brain ain't working. I already did the side quests, I guess. So we'll just go.
The caravan stops next to the check.
And I might have to reduce the amount of side stuff that I'm doing because I really want to finish this game before Baldur's Gate 3 releases.
Out of my sight, wretch.
And I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Well met.
That's garbage. Let's go ahead and fully stock all this shit.
Fine choice. You've a discerning
expensive
eye.
shit.
A fine choice. Many thanks.
Alright.
May Gilbert smile upon you.
Who? Did he just say Gilbert?
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Farewell.
Whatever. I don't know what he said. Okay.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate!
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
She kind of did, though.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see.
Eloise, owner of the Crimson Caravans, a highly esteemed porterage firm in Bocklid. Eloise has a knack for business and a head for figures, which she used to build her businesses from the ground up into the success it is today. And we've already read everything else.
Neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
They might take us for traitors.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Do we really need an explanation for why someone would take a trading pass?
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
Yeah,
So the
we
children
could
are stealing
figure this
passes
out
to sell on the
ourselves.
black market.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen.
Stand
Catch
with
whoever's
us
behind it
equals
all,
do
and
the
two
job
birds
for
shall be
us.
slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Crimson collar.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Should I just wear all these badges at one time? Oh, look at all your masters.
We've formed something of a merchant's guild to get to the bottom of our pickpocketing problem. The furniture maker.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Jesus. Seems a little extreme.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the check.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crit.
Are you the
Alright, what do you
furniture
know?
maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
Eh,
Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. Should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
okay.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
He's not flirting with me, he's flirting with somebody else.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I
I'm
interest
right
you?
in front of you, you don't have to yell.
Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves
Oh,
of
God.
unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Yes.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some
There's a
point.
lot of terrible
Yes, so should
parents in
we.
this world.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right,
Especially
then.
the ones that just like get
Questioning
rid of
children. How hard can that be?
their bearer children.
Remember when half the people coming through here were traders?
But fuck, is it realistic?
Come, taste my peaches.
Oh yeah, I want to teach you. How old are you? I don't know about that.
The finest underwear from the free cities.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I'm just interrogating the children now.
Caravan stops
Okay.
next to the checkpoint.
Ah. Here we go. I need to turn. I need to turn off Steam because it's controlling my controller, which is why my cursor is running around on the screen. That fixed it.
Jug of snake spit for the road? It'll keep you warm.
Snake spit.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
At least in this game, I haven't done any child abuse like in Elden Ring.
Porter for hire.
I hadn't beat the shit out of Jill's mom like I
She
did.
must have been the refugee
yesterday.
camp.
Let's hope
Raleigh.
he's still nearby.
There are no crystals here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Poor Goose.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
Let's fight
We
him.
do.
You can get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
Let's just follow him.
So that was Hunza, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far.
I am
need to
so
find him before
glad
his
that they
employers do.
decided to let us like
Daddy.
travel and stuff with Jill and have her as basically a teammate. And like in Final Fantasy 15, that was like one of their big mistakes in 15 was not letting us have what's her name in the party?
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy round
Linda
back there
Freya.
towards the Chocobo pen, but
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
You're supposed to be watching the other two.
Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
It's like, what the fuck, Joe? We gave you one freaking job to do.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Actually, part 8. Not 7.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
You got the wrong dude.
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Oh my god,
Your
you
sister.
were dumb. Of course we are. Have you... Do we look like we're from around here?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
Why,
Why
would
would
she?
she? I'm just her back and a blade.
There we go.
Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the
He's pretty
desperate,
cute.
stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I've been
Unfortunately,
looking
that
into
seems
their
to mean that
activities
he'll
in hope of
die
sparing
soon.
the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do.
Oh, we weren't.
If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Yeah, maybe we should hang out. You know, Jill's probably not gonna last much longer.
Oh, where is it?
It's terrible. I just have a really bad feeling about Jill. Especially considering this is a video game. And oh wait, no wait, no, yeah. This is a video game, and I know she's on the table somewhere over here, and I don't know if that's. I mean, all the rest of them are dead. So, I mean, I know she doesn't have to die to lend me her powers necessarily, but I don't. Whoa, how many ability points do I have? Fuck, that's getting close. $1,018. That's how much I need.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
All right then.
Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Lateney's Cleft.
To Lateney's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Okay, thanks. Chocobo. So pretty. They really feature chocobos pretty heavily in this game, to be honest, which I'm really pleased with. I feel like they haven't had much going for them, particularly in 13. I mean, really, 12, 13, and 15, not really very much, to be honest. I might be wrong about that. Maybe it's my memory.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your
You have to get back used to control.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
How about I just...
We got company! That's the lot of
That was really funny. Ooh. Thanks, Joe. Damn.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. And Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
Sure.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
Oh.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
They're gonna have like a giant
I'm
fat
ready.
dude. Like. Yep, there he is. Why is it always Plump Sword?
Fuck! It's that guard from Boklat! Kill him! Kill them all!
Oh shit.
Nice try.
Waken winds!
Oh shit. Alright. This was fun. Although I did terribly.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses.
Well, we just killed them all. It really
traders'
didn't pay
passes.
in the end.
Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Stepped out for just a second while I was talking. Oh. No, that's not. Oh, well, Theodore. Porter and guard for the Crimson Caravans, the porterage firm that he runs with his beloved sister, Eloise. How do I... Ah, there it is. Could not remember the button.
Let's go.
Ah, there it is. Jeez. I wish they would have just taken us back into town automatically.
No need to ride from here.
We got him rested.
Daddy!
That's that then.
Feed the poor child.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Someone.
Bloody crimson caravans.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the
Little bit.
opposite.
Oh, okay. he definitely did a little bit there.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
Oh, please.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field?
Can we keep your brother?
Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Yeah. We can do more than just work
It would be
together,
our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
She probably only got a few months left, too.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Okay.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan.
Okay.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Oh, we got side quests. I should have known.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a fighter? That well-notched steel and impressive physique. I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Does that say 30 gil?
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Oh no, it was 30 reputation.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Now I just need to see about getting the word out to everyone.
We'd be rich.
I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Yeah, probably a real little something. Yeah, look at that.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
I meant to prioritize the last quest, but I forgot. Ah.
I hear the brothers found another victim.
Porter, I guess?
Hurry, man. I must leave for the... I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Got a bunch of marks. Okay, let's go pick this one.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Let's go.
That's that then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? I got off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Very friendly, thank you. What the?
Why am I not surprised?
What the hell scream was that?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good for you.
That was kind of funny.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yeah, but we do need to figure out what all this shit is about. Would be nice. No.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. And those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Clive, of all people, to say that. I mean, you have such a shit mother. Yeah, how do I get up there? Oh, okay.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Ancient sword. Garbage. Okay. What is it, boy? What's this?
I think we found our thieves.
Yeah, we're just gonna murder
They
them.
don't look happy to see me.
Oh, that was... How does that work? Damn it. What am I supposed to push? Oh, I got a stupid trophy.
Too slow. Farewell.
Oh, we didn't
Let's
kill him.
get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead, and all the missing food. I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it.
Yeah, I thought that was odd.
Because it was that or starvation.
We were fighting the prince.
I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them?
He looks confused.
And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Oh, Clive.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless savages. I'm honest, I like them better than half the men I've served with.
Jeez. Ooh, 10 gil.
Come on. Faster!
Such a good birdie. Is it goblins?
Right,
and we're gonna kill these?
Who's first?
Okay.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin.
We didn't even try to reason with those goblins. Right after learning we could reason
a
with
battle
them.
was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, The full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Oh my
Onward.
God.
History awaits.
Oh my God.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Oh my God, that's not what dude. Lord have mercy.
This one. Get him. Let's try.
Terrible plane.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt. And once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legend.
More on Eloise. After a younger brother, Theodore, awakened as a bear, she helped him flee from their family home and build a new life far from those who would see him consigned to slavery. Many beasts and bandits have eyed his company's caravans, but to date he has cut them all down. Theodore is also a bearer, but was spared the brand after awakening late and being spirited away from his family home by his sister, an act of kindness and self-sacrifice for which he is forever grateful. Crimson Caravans, the most prestigious portering company in the market town of Bocklid, led by a brother and sister team of Theodore and Eloise. For a small fee, they will move anything that needs moving, and if the cargo happens to be bearers recently released from slavery, they may even consider paying it from their own purses.
in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. One day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience.
Yeah, but you didn't give us really any info.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front.
Oh my...
In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Yeah, take us back into town, please.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
It better be worth it. Probably not. The fuck? What are these? What are those points? Oh, that's ability points. Right. Yeah.
Porter for hire. The best service.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm gonna go to the restroom real fast. I'll be right back. All right. Get back to
Best
it.
price. Others will carry off your fortune.
Joseph's fine. We'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
There's a sack of garbage. Like 10 gil. Not even that, probably. Oh, 800 gil. And a sack of garbage. Thanks.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears. Pizza and meat.
Come on, come on!
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
All this meat. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with all this meat that's just hanging out in the dusty air? You just gonna pack it back up? Okay. Also,
you won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
I don't think wine and ham would really be that great.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Come on, Clyde. You really need wine.
Taste my peaches.
I will take them now. What I really want to be.
Juicy pears.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
No thanks.
Come on, come on.
Out of my sight, wretch.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
Damn.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen.
No women. They couldn't possibly be.
The woes of the world
pillars.
may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Maybe this is kind of a gay thing. That was worth so much. Why do we spin around Clive when we do that? It's really awkward. I just want to check real fast when we get back to the main quest. I just want to check if I've unlocked anything or like what the next unlock is for the
Is that
reputation.
the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Ooh, ability points. Talisman of Priming.
All done?
Ability points, yes. That's pretty nice. Uh-oh. Reading table.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy. He cracked the crystal too. You're joking.
About the other day. I'll have you know I ain't never shed a tear in front of no one, not even my mother, and you won't soon catch me doing the like again. So if it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Sid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy, that lives on, in you and everyone else here at the Hideaway, sure as the sky is blue. At least, I think it's still blue. And as long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Greetings from the Crimson Caravans. I trust you and your party gained the Dominion without further event. No, not yet. Should your travels ever bring you back to the markets, I haven't left, and put you in need of additional assistance, you will find the Crimson Caravans more than happy to oblige. We might even offer a discount on our usual rates. Not much here. That's it. Oh no, not the toes. Just get it over with. I like to read the tomes, but a lot of times they're so useless. Also, my voice.
Is there something I might assist you with, Clive? I have a few new notes that might interest you. There is a rather fascinating excerpt I've been meaning to show you.
Heart of the Mother Crystal. The bright convolution of shards that sits in the center of each Mother Crystal. When a heart shatters, so too does the mountain around it. Since time immemorial, sanctuaries have been built around the hearts for the worship and protection of these irreplaceable treasures. The hearts, however, have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magics. Lost Mother Crystals. When Sidolphus Telamon put his plans to destroy the Mother Crystals in motion, 5 of their number towered over the twins. 3 less than Ultima sat in place eons past. Oh. The Mother Crystal of Zemeckis was the first to fall, followed by Drake's Horn in Southern Ash and Drake's Eye in the Northern Territories. Now nothing remains of them save for the scars left behind by their passing. So Ultima put them together. I mean, I knew it was the Fallen, but Ultima particularly, I don't... Gil. Gil has been the common currency of Valisthea ever since the signing of the Continental Accord many centuries ago. The Accord entrusted the administration of the currency to the realm's most trusted merchant guild, headquartered in what would later become the Free Cities of Canver. Okay. The new currency took its name from the founder of said merchant guild, the legendary trader Gilbert the Golden. Trade flourished around the newly established mint, and over time the worship of money grew into a full-fledged religion, the great bank of Gilbert the Lender. What? Adamantite, one of the hardest known materials in the Twins. Seams of its ore have only been found in the far-flung reaches of Ash, where the forces of first Veldemark, then Waloed, often warred with the orcs who claimed the lands as their own. Though the metal makes for fine arms and armor, the rarity of both its ore and craftsmen versed in the peculiarities of its forging ensure that adamantite weapons remain the preserve of the rich and powerful.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
He is a rare frost wolf, imbued with the same sorcerer's strength as his ancestor Fenrir, which he calls upon to defend his allies in times of crisis. Though the manner in which he primes into Fenriric form is reminiscent of dominants summoning their icons, Turgle calls not on his own icon, but upon the powers of those who have walked beside him over the years, and with those ether he's become imbued. And with whose ether he's become imbued. Dion Sage. Deeply loyal to his father, Empress Emeritus Sylvester, and is much pained by his Radiant's recent cold-heartedness towards both his people and himself, a change that Dion learns was largely the result of Annabella's scheming. Yeah, she's nasty. Otto, Chief Steward of Clyde's hideaway and Sid's hideaway before it. He first met Sid aboard the trading ship he worked as purser, and the two became fast friends. However, after his firstborn awakened as a bearer, and his family gladly condemned the son he loved to a life of slavery, Otto could no longer turn a blind eye to the suffering of those touched by the ether. His friend rallied to his cause, and together they sought to save Otto's son and others like him. Quentin, Creeper. The inscrutable landlord of Lost Wings Tavern and the leader of the village, once a high-ranking member of the Samberquad judiciary, Quentin was ousted from his post and his family slain on the orders of the Lord Chief Justice. Quentin swore to bring his own brand of justice upon his nemesis' head, and it is to this end that he recruits like-minded bearers to his cause. I don't know, it sounds dangerous. Elwyn Rossfield. Reign ended when he was beheaded by servants of the Holy Empire of Samberque in their ignoble attack on the Phoenix Gate. Known not only for his inspiring leadership and skill with the blade, but his disapproval of the mistreatment of bearers, his legacy lives on in all those who oppose imperial rule in what remains of Rosaria. Sylvester Lesage. Emperor Emeritus of the Holy Empire of Samberque. In the wake of events at Phoenix Gate, he married Annabella Rossfield and sired a second son, Olivier, with her. Annabella and Oliver's influence in the affairs of the imperial court was to only grow over the years, until Sylvester was finally convinced to surrender his throne to the young prince, announcing him to be the latest in a long line of earthly incarnations of Krieger. Annabella Lesage. She also labored. I think they mean long labored to see her son, Prince Olivier, seated on his father's throne. A plan that comes to fruition after she schemes with Hugo Kupta to bring an end to the Dalmacia's long siege of Twinside, and sees this triumph ascribed to the young prince. Yeah, like, what the fuck did the prince do? Why would anybody fall for that? I don't know. Olivier Lesage. Second son of Emperor Sylvester of the Holy Empire of Sambrec, and third of Empress Annabella. After Annabella's machinations saw the Dalmac siege of the Crystalline Dominion broken and the victory ascribed to the young prince, Sylvester was convinced to surrender his throne to their beloved son, anointing him Emperor Olivier, first of his name. Stupid. Apparently not content with the upheaval caused by removing his court to the recently seized Crystalline Dominion, Sylvester Lesage chose to compound the uncertainty by installing his second son, Olivier, as Holy Emperor when he was still a child. The Lord Chief Justice, the highest ranking judge in the Samberquois judiciary. Quentin served under the previous holder of the office and respected the man deeply for supporting him in his crusade to rid the ranks of corruption. However, all this was to change when he discovered that his idol hunted bears for sport. The Lord Chief Justice's backing for Quentin no more than a veil of morality to disguise the rot beneath. Quentin turned his ire upon the man only to be with swift and severe retribution, the slaughter of his entire family. Quentin, a co-conspirator of Sid's, took it upon himself to rebuild Lostwing. His chief aim in doing so was to amass enough manpower to take revenge on the Lord Chief Justice of Sambrake. And he found no shortage of others who had suffered at the man's hands willing to join him. Fearing the coming retribution, the Lord Chief Justice set the Black Shields to seek out the village in order to destroy it. The Jaw, a wild, mountainous region of southwestern Dalmatia from which Drake's Fang can be seen looming in the distance. Litany's Cleft, a narrow sandstone valley that cuts through northeastern Dalmatia. At its terminus can be found the vast crater of Zemeckis Falls, upon the lip of which are nestled the bustling markets of Bocklid. Zemeckis Falls. Vast cavity in the earth located at the steps of the Forgotten, a desolate coastal region of eastern Dalmatia. Despite the fact that, for centuries, seawater from the Strait of Altha has flowed into the plumbless crater without cease, it shows no sign of filling. The tragic tale that came to be known as the Sins of Dalmatia is said to have taken place here. The Caststones, a band of brigands who set up camp in Litany's Cleft on the outside of Bocklid, preying on those fleeing from the crumbling republic in order to line their own coffers, forcing them to either empty their own pockets or pick the pockets of others on threat of death. Sins of Dalmatia, an incident told of in myths and legends throughout Valisthea. If the tales are to be believed, mankind, drunk with avarice, thought to challenge the gods, and in return for his hubris was met with divine retribution. The enormous crater in Dalmatia, said to have been the site of the final battle of this great conflict, is surrounded by relics and ruins, which would seem to suggest some truth behind the tales. More? What did I miss? The accession of Empire Olivier. Holy Emperor Sylvester Lesage handed power to Olivier, his second-born son and only child by the Empress Annabella, ostensibly in recognition of the part he'd played in the agreement of peace between the Empire and Dalmatia. While the accession of one so young was unprecedented, Emperor Sylvester reassured those bold enough to express doubt at the wisdom of such a choice by maintaining that, as great Grigor made flesh, he would merely serve as an advisor to the young new emperor until he came of age. Prince Dion, the emperor's firstborn and rightful heir to the Holy Throne, was violently opposed to the plan, but his objections fell on deaf ears. Bestiary. Goblins. Found mostly on Storm, they have habitually avoided contact with other races, be them beastmen or man. The continued spread of the Blight, however, has driven the creatures to find homes near human settlements, making violent encounters more commonplace. That said, a rare few have been found to possess the ability to crudely converse and at times even cooperate with humankind.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Ugh, I'm never drinking again.
It's about time for me to take my break. I'll be back around 6. I'm not sure yet if I'll be streaming this, or maybe I'll be streaming 7 Days to Die. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to stream this so that I can finish it, like I said earlier, before Baldur's Gate 3, but there's still plenty of time for that, I think. So, anyways, I will, since it's 2 hours, I'll find someone to raid. And that'll be good. So let me see. Yeesh. Gotta find somebody though. No. I guess we'll just go raid Pop and what. Well, never mind. I'll just be back in a little while. I'm gonna shut the stream down though. Anyway, see you later.